Hello guys, how are you? Paris Boothia here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Our topic today, it is something that honestly, when I think about it, I just want to smile. I just want to laugh because, hey, a lot of you have written to me saying we want to hear more about this topic because we're having issues on this area. And here it is. Are married couple really having enough sex? That's the question I'm asking you. I'm asking myself too. Am I having it enough? Are you having it enough? If you're married, do we quit to have sex or making love after we get married or after we get children? Are we doing that? And if we are, why? Have you ever stopped and thought about that? Can you imagine? I did my research and this is what I found out. Most married couple, after 5 years or so, they are only making out once a week. And as they go on, a decade later, honestly, after 10 years of being together, most of us, apparently, we're only making out maybe once a month or every other week, or just because it's an obligation. How sad is that? Honestly, I think sex or making love, I like to call it making love because sex, you can just have sex, boom, boom, boom. Making love, it have more meaning. I think it's a healthy thing. You need to be having it because it was meant to be enjoyed, especially if you're married. It is the thing that you should be looking forward to at the end of the day. It is something that you give freely to the person you love. You give yourself freely to the person you love. It's something even the Bible encourages us to do within the relationship, within marriage. So when I heard that we are not having it, I was shocked. So apparently most of us, the reason why we quit having sex after we get married is because we start stressing out. Like we all know, when a woman wants a baby and when a man wants a baby, they are on overdrive when it comes to love making. They will do anything and everything that they're supposed to do to make sure that they're making love on a daily basis, 2, 3, 4 times a day, and no compromising. Trust me, when you come home, she's lady. When you come home, he's lady, and you're hitting that side. But I don't know what happened after we have a baby, and now all of a sudden it's like mission accomplished. We were making out to have a baby, and now we have a family. And now sex is something that I just don't want to deal with anymore because now life is so stressful. There's a baby in the equation. There's finances issues that you never had before because maybe now there's an extra mouth to feed. You're depressed. You're stressed. You're having to now wake up in the middle of the night to feed the baby. And the list go on and on and on. I understand that. I'm also a mother, so I kind of understand exactly how that goes. However, did you know actually if you're having more sex in your life, you will be more rested, you'll be more happy? Because whenever you're making out, there's what you release that actually improve your mood. More importantly, the research says that we should be having sex until we are over 90, 100 even. So long as you're healthy and you're able to, there's no age limit. So what is this thing about after we have the babies, we decide sex is over and done with? It's not something we should be enjoying anymore. And it should just be something we give to our partners when we are rewarding it. That is also sickening. Somebody told me that and I was like, are you for real? Apparently, some of us will only make out with our partners when they've been good, when they've done something we are happy about. But apart from that, forget it. You're not touching me. That's sad because at the end of the day, this is something that you should be enjoying on a daily basis if you can. If time allows, you should. Especially if you're married. That is something you should be looking forward to going home and end your day with. But you know why most of us are not making out? Because number one, after we get married, most men, they let go. I know, I said it. Always men say it's the women who let go. Oh, she got fat. She don't look nice anymore. She used to wear makeup, now she don't wear makeup. She used to dress nice, now she don't dress up. How about you? Are you putting effort? Or you just assume I am the one who's supposed to look good? Because most men get it twisted. You know, you also need to look good to be attractive to your wife. And I'm not talking about just physical, because you know, physical thing as we age, it also, you know, somehow they diminish. But you must be doing things that are making the other partner want to be with you that way. You know, are you going to bed fully dressed? Some of us go to bed dressed like, honestly, they are preparing for a war. What is that? Especially when you're arguing as a couple. I think we should be arguing naked. Because if you're arguing naked and looking at each other, likelihood is that argument is not going to go so far. It's going to start reminding you some other things, and sparks going to start happening, and before you know it, you've forgotten what you're arguing about, and you're making out, and you're happy. Because you're married, and that's what married people should be doing. You know what I mean? Another thing I realized why we're not making out is because, especially women, we were brought up when we were little kids being told that sex is something dirty. You should stay away from it. You should refrain from it. And if you do it, you're sort of, you know, viewed as if there's something wrong with you. That's true if you're 16 and 18 and you're not married. That is so true. We were told that. But some of us took that for reals. Even when we got married, we still believe sex is something dirty. We shouldn't talk about it. We should not even be discussing about it. And seriously, it's just something that husbands like doing, but women are not. Which world are you still living in? That mentality, you need to change it, because you're missing out, girlfriend. You're missing out, gentleman, who is thinking that having sex outside your marriage is actually better than inside your marriage. It actually isn't. Because let's face it, why sex outside marriage is exciting is because most people say it actually sort of ignite their libido again. It kind of just make them again be in touch with their sexuality again. So if it has died in your marriage, you're trying to look it outside. When you're with somebody different, that excitement come again, and all of a sudden you feel alive, and it awake things that have been sleeping. That is true, because I guess new people, new touch will excite you. But have you thought of sleeping with a different woman, different man every night, and that is being your wife and your husband? Because you can make it happen, girlfriend. Yes, you can make it happen, gentlemen, just by the things you do in your bedroom, just by the way you talk to your woman from morning to the time you get home, just by the way you talk to your husband from the moment he entered the house to the time you hit the bedroom. Trust me, he can still get that excitement he's looking outside. You can still get that excitement that when another man talks to you in a certain way outside your marriage, you feel excited. You could. We all need to practice it again and again and again, and we all have to start looking at making out as if is, you know, we need to stop thinking about it as if it's something dirty. We actually need to discuss it even with our children. That's my view. I feel like if a kid, you know, if the kids are old enough to understand about this, it's something we need to explain to them and talk to them about it and tell them it's something that should be enjoyed. It's not something that people should stay away from. It's not something that people should shy away from, especially when they get married. I'm not trying to encourage sex before marriage here. Please do not be saying Perry said our children should start making out. No, but I'm saying it's something when we're telling kids to refrain from it when they're young, we need to also emphasize how important it is when they get married for them to actually make sure that they're having intimacy relationship with their husband and with their wives. Otherwise, we are gonna suffer, because we are gonna be in sexless marriage. And now, who want to be in that? Not me. I don't want to be in a sexless marriage. Sex is supposed to be enjoyed in a marriage life. So please, people, let's get excited about life. Let's stop telling people that sex is dirty and people who love it are dirty-minded people, because we all know it. We all want to enjoy it, but we are all shy about it. So when it comes to bedroom, please, can we remove that shy thing That's my view. I love you. If you love this video and you want to hear more about it, subscribe. Till next time, bye.